This is a way to upgrade conveyor belts. Look at this. I'm grooving, man. Oh, wow. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. I'm your host, Drax, and we are going to be messing around today doing a few things, and those few things include, but not limited to, the manufacturing of items. That's right, we're going to be working on some manufacturers today. I do have a spreadsheet that I set up that I need to go ahead and pull up because there are a few things that need to be crafted in such a way that is going to make a spreadsheet a little bit more helpful. I haven't had a game to where I've made a spreadsheet for it in quite a while. Honestly, it's been a hot minute, but it's fun and just exciting to be able to do that and kind of, you know, use your brain in a game. I feel like I haven't used my brain in a game in a good while. So the manufacturer has the capability or use of crafting 4 major items as far as I have unlocked right now at this moment. One of them is heavy modular frames, a computer, a supercomputer, and a high-speed connector. So each one of these things, if we go over here and take a look at our crafting station right over here, if we want to make a heavy modular frame, we're going to need frames, the encased iron beams, steel pipe, and concrete because I unlocked the alternate recipe. And then if we need computers, we have 2 versions of computer. This one's going to take circuit boards, quick wire, and rubber, or the other one's going to take circuit boards, cable, plastic, and screws. I think the other one's a little bit better, especially that it gives us 3 per. So that's going to work out well for us. And then we're going to need circuit boards, which we have the alternate circuit board deal. We have the supercomputer. I don't have an alternate supercomputer, but this is going to take high-speed connectors. And then we have the high-speed connectors as well. So quite a few different things that we have that's going to be necessary. And I'm thinking that the manufacturers are going to have their own building. All of our storage, I've let the world run enough to where that everything is full except for fuel and rubber. I just still haven't connected those at this point yet. It's just a matter of running it over to here and letting it fill up. I just haven't done it. But yeah, I think we're going to have our own building for the manufacturers, and I think that building is going to be possibly over here. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking right up here in this area. Go grab my chainsaw if I don't already have it, which I do. Perfect. And we're going to put our manufacturing building right up here. Do I have a good bit of concrete? I sure do. Let's go ahead and lay out a little bit of a foundation here. Oh, I don't know why I just connected that, but I did. Let's do a quick 3x3. And then let's see. I'm pretty sure that I have all the stuff for the manufacturer already made for the 4 of them. But this sucker looks big, man. Holy cow. It basically takes up a whole 3x3 by itself. So we're going to need 4 of these right now, and we're probably going to want room for a little bit of expansion as well. So I'm going to go ahead and lay out probably a 7x7 building. And then we'll make sure that we have room to have these kind of like elevators going up and down until we can get our conveyor lifts in a future patch, I think at the end of April. So I'm going to go lay out the floors and whatnot. Oh, why am I going this way? I already have all the stuff to lay out my floors. Yeah, lay out all the floors, get my stuff. Oh, that's going to hurt. Sure did. Get everything going, and yeah, we'll be back once I get ready to start making the manufacturer. All right, I do believe that we are in a position to start our process, and I want to see if I can throw in, where is it, a lookout tower right here in the middle, which should be right here, right in this spot. I think that's about as centered as you're going to get. And the reason I want to throw a lookout tower in because I've seen a video, I don't remember which one it was, that said if you're going to be building a lot of stuff, go ahead and throw in a lookout tower or build yourself a little platform to go upward, because if you do that, you are much easier to kind of run your lines and place things where you need them to be placed, and you have a lot more kind of like flexibility to kind of go with that. You will notice that at the moment I have a lot bigger of a room. We actually have a 9x9 instead of a 7x7 because I was kind of thinking about it, and if I just did a 7x7, I wouldn't have a whole lot of room for belts. If you look on the far side of where I'm at, there's actually like only maybe 2 snap points available to us on that side, which isn't really what I want. You know, I want to be able to get everything to where we need it to be. So I decided to kind of just expand that out. We are technically, I think we're going to have the line run in from over here. So when we run our resources, we're just going to run it up over to here, and it'll come in over on this far side. Just kind of place that there for a little, just a recommendation. We are going to have a total of 11 inputs into this building. That is not too bad because that allows us to do a 4 stacked 3 high, and that should work out pretty well for us. So yeah, let's go ahead and place a few of these manufacturers, which are just absolutely huge and just monsters as far as the size is concerned. But it should be just fine for us. So I'm kind of thinking I can either kind of bring it in a little bit, and we can do that, or maybe even bring it in a good bit more and kind of connect our lines that way. Or I could run it just kind of as far as I can over to this side and then run our belts along the outside of the building. That might look kind of neat, especially if I can get that one over there kind of aligned to the outside of the building. I think that would look pretty good. So let's go ahead and place that. That looks like it's pretty centralized. And then so that does inset just a little bit. And then if we grab a wall, we can do a wall conveyor, encroaching others' clearance. Well, that's not a good sign. Can I not? I can do it on that side, but let's jump back up there again, just so we can have our bird's eye view. But it looks like we're not going to be able to have it quite as close to that side as I thought. So that if I do it there, that's pretty centralized on that 3x3. Should be pretty good. Let's grab our wall conveyor. Yeah, okay, so we can go ahead and do this. And then we can grab our logistics, our Mark IV, and just kind of connect it straight up, and then it can go outside and connect up in other ways. And I even thought about, we haven't used any of these wall conveyors yet, and I thought that might be kind of interesting to do as well. And we can snap that around fairly easily, so that might be pretty cool. I think we're gonna try that, at least for this build, and kind of see how it goes. Might actually run it the other way and then have a meet in the middle and then take off back towards the main base. So I'm going to start to get our layout going. All right, I want to kind of show you guys a little bit of what I've been doing. I've got my 4 manufacturers laid out. You can see that I've got the the conveyor in the middle of the room laid out, at least for the outputs. Although the outputs are actually, it's pretty neat, or at least I think it's pretty neat. They come out to the outside of the building, they come around, and then they connect to this little split. Then it's going to come up and over, and then all 4 of them are going to connect right here and head back over to the main storage house. So I don't know. I think this is really neat. I just really, really like it. I don't know what your guys' opinions are, but I thought it was pretty neat to actually utilize this. I haven't used this at all yet, and to just be able to do that. And there's a little bit of clipping. Like if I wasn't using the highest end conveyors at all, we'd have no clipping whatsoever. But since I am using those Mark IVs, there's just ever so slightly a little bit of clipping right there. But yeah, it goes up and over because we're going to have our inputs on either side, or not on either side. They're all going to come in over here, which I actually need to go ahead and remove this because put that in, this one, and this one. And those are going to come in, and then we need to just do it 3 tall, just like that. And that is our inputs for this building. We have modular frames that need to come in, industrial encased beams, steel pipe, concrete circuit boards, cable, plastic screws, computers, AI limiters, and high-speed connectors all need to come back into this building. I haven't figured out how I want to connect up the things that are actually crafted in the building. I'm kind of thinking since the heavy modular frames are going to be made in this building, those aren't being used for anything, but the computers in the high-speed connectors are being used for something. So if I use those on the backside here, and I make them on the backside, I could have a splitter come off and then kind of merge back into line. Like maybe have, I don't know, like number 8 here. Let's grab this one and then this one. And it could just run all the way down to there on either side, right? Or I could just have it like side connect into one of these other ones. So I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll have the high-speed connectors being crafted on this one, and this one over here will have the computers being crafted, which just like that. Actually, I want to do the quick wire computer on this one. And then up here we will have the heavy modular frame, the alternate one, and then over here, this one will be the supercomputers. So I think that's good. Now I got to start running the line from the main bus that's over there coming from the assembler building all the way up here to the manufacturer building, and I need to put a little higher level of walls on. All right, so with the 4 new manufacturers, we're going to need more power. Because not even, I'm at right now, we're hovering around 300 megawatts used, but if I start clearing stuff out, that's going to jump really, really high. So as you can see in the background, I'm hooking up 9 more coal generators. Literally all I have to do is this. I've already done all the hard stuff for you guys. So this guy is going to spin up. Look at him go. Little trick, if you guys put down the foundations first, you can put a miner on top of a node. It's pretty cool. It's a really cool little trick that I didn't know about. But there is everything being sent off in different directions. We should start to see the power climb. Yeah, we're at 1650. We were at 1200. So we just gained 450 more megawatts of power, which I believe is every one of these running as it goes. So yeah, there's another 450 megawatts of power. Very good. We can actually go ahead and throw in a couple of these to really get this guy going. 52 megawatts of power. Look at that go. Oh my goodness. It's going big time now. And we can get that just hauling. Just absolutely hauling as far as power is concerned. And then we'll get everything backed up, and it shouldn't be too big of a deal. So I made this a little modular because I knew I was going to have this Mark II on a pure coal node, and I would be able to add in more. So we have the potential. I can actually scoot this rig up a little bit and then run the next splitter all the way down there and have basically, I don't know how many I can run, but I have it planned out to where I could run 27 different coal generators and have whatever that is for power. I think it's 1350 on its own, and just have it go that way and just be good to go. So a lot of these, I don't know if they're going to be close to filling up. Yeah, they're in their 60s, so it'll fill up pretty quick. And I don't even know if it's necessary to have the all these overclocks. I really don't think it is, to be honest with you guys. I think it's just fine. I don't even know if we need that overclock. Once this thing gets full, I don't think it'll be producing that much, and it should be good. So yeah, all right. Next, we're going to head over, and we're going to go turn on the manufacturing building. I think that'll be fun. All right, I've got everything ran over to the manufacturer base. You can see it all coming in. Everything is hooked up, but nothing has power yet. So everything comes in. We've got the stuff for the heavy modular frames, the alternate recipe. Then over here, everything comes in for the alternate recipe for the computers, the quick wire computers. I love looking inside these things. I can't wait to turn it on. I have not turned it on at all yet. The high-speed connectors are hooked up over there, and then this one is for the supercomputers. Now, I haven't ran the manufacturing bus back over to the base because I'm not really sure where I'm going to put the storage for this stuff. I'm kind of running out of space for actual storage-related items. And I'm kind of considering starting a new base again, but leaving this one running and doing its thing and then just like shifting off in another direction and building up and up and up and up and up. But so all we have to do to see the base working, actually, I'm going to disconnect this line. And all we have to do is we have to come over to here, to that line there, hook it up. Oh, I'm out of actual cables. Are you kidding me? All right, well, let's go grab some cables. I think I need 4. We should have that. I had to run little door right there, how to get in. Yeah, here we go. We've got cables right here on this, so we just do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll just land on top of the wall. Shazam. And then from right there to there, everything has power. Everything's moving. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. So we take a look inside. Oh, they're making stuff. Oh, man. I love the fact that everything's kind of moving and doing what it needs to do. Everything stopped at the moment because it's all pretty much like froze, but let's look in here. No high-speed connectors, no computers yet. We should see something being crafted here soon, coming up right there. There's a high-speed connector. Very nice. Are we gonna see a computer soon? I don't know if we will. I don't know how long the computers actually take to craft, but we'll see 3 of them when they do come out. Okay, we should just now start seeing one. Really, are we still not seeing it? Did I? No, I hooked everything up. How are we missing the computers? Or maybe it's just that slow. Yeah, only 2 per minute. Let's come over here and see if we see any on the output line. Yeah, no computers yet. It is probably just that slow. Let's check in here just to double check. Yeah, no computers. Not yet. Okay. Another high-speed connector. I'm guessing it's probably just that slow. Oh, yeah, it had to work up to 112. So that's why it took so long. Okay. So it's almost done. I'm gonna fly back over here because I want to see it come in. There's another high-speed connector. And there's our 3 computers. Every time, 3 computers. That, to me, is pretty awesome. And it goes down right over there. How many computers does it take? It takes 2. It takes 2 per craft. I'm going to actually grab one just so we can see everything else go. But we've got our heavy modular frames going. Oh no, I ran out of juice. All right, I gotta let my jetpack recharge. I wish the jetpack lasted just a little bit longer and had just a little bit more oomph. A little bit more oomph. Let's go ahead and put that in. It needs another high-speed connector, so it's gonna have to wait on that. But should be pretty good. I'm excited about this. I don't know how I'm gonna get it ran back yet or where I'm gonna put it, but this is looking pretty dang neat. All right, so we've got computers, high-speed connectors, the supercomputer, which is pretty big, and then we've got the heavy modular frames. Heavy modular frames are definitely what's building up the fastest, and I think a lot of that has to do with these are all resources that I have a ton of right now, so it's working out. As far as that is concerned, I think the other thing that's kind of a holdup is quick wire. I think we are using, because we're actually cut back on that line all the way back to here. So I'm kind of thinking I might need to upgrade this line all the way back so that way we can get this flowing a little bit more. So let's see how it does if we do that. This is a way to upgrade conveyor belts. Look at this. I'm grooving, man. Oh, wow. All right, one more little bit. Sha, there we go. All right, that should really, yeah, look at that. Look at that, just absolutely flowing. Ooh, even lagging a little bit for me. All right, let's get over to here. And we should just see quick wire just coming in like crazy. There we go. Yeah, that's what we needed to see. Because I think that was the holdup with this, was the quick wire. It hasn't been a full rotation, so I don't know if we're going to hit the full 224, but it looks like we are going to be very close. Yeah, it's just now hitting 90%. We just hit 224, so that should be a constant thing now. And then this one over here is doing 40, so yeah, 100 per minute should be no problem at all. We've got plenty of machines over there kind of carrying it through. It's still coming in a solid line, so I think that's good. I think that's going to work out well for us. We should see plenty of stuff just being crafted over here on this side. Heavy modular frames are almost completely backed up. You know what I might do is I might throw down a couple of storage units and just let this stuff build up, just because. Let's see, do I have the stuff to do that? Yeah, I might go get the stuff to do that and just let this stuff kind of build up. That way we have it. But otherwise, I don't really know where I'm going to put it over at the main base. So getting storage online would just be pretty useful overall. And there is that. There is that. Connect that one to there and this one to here. Oh, get moving really quick. And now we are getting storage for all of this stuff. And that'll be nice, because that way we can at least start building this stuff up while we at least figure it out. But yeah, I think this is great. I think this is going to work out really well for us, and should be a good system, especially if we want to overclock it. I'm actually kind of curious how much power consumption this goes to. We're at 550. Let me check one of the power posts real quick. We're at 1300, yeah, because we have a lot of stuff running at the moment. So 1650, 55 goes all the way up to. Oh wait, we gotta wait for it to finish crafting. I did not think about that, so that should take just a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna probably need to expand that coal generation over there pretty soon, because that is gonna get very quick. 55 to 238. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, so there's no way that I can overclock a few of these at a time. There's just no way. All right, let's get rid of these. Get this system back down to where it needs to be, because that's crazy. That's a lot of power. Just absolutely a lot of power. And I like it. I'm good with it, you know. And we definitely will get to a point to where I can overclock these. I just want to make sure we have good production on every line that's coming in. But yeah, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button. If you're new here, remember to subscribe. If you want to check me out on Twitch, you can do so, twitch.tv/DraxLP, live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I'll see you guys next time.